My turn, Yugi boy.
What's going on today, guys? This is Jason, Duelist of the Rogue, bringing you my Orcust deck profile. I've been using this deck for a while now. I've been seeing some pretty good success with it. I'm usually decently topping at my locals with it. There's still a lot of variants that I do want to try out and do some testing for you guys. But if you guys want to see any duel videos like that, you can definitely go check them out. But without further ado, let's get on into it. So starting with the Orcust package is 3 Girsu, Orcust Mech Knight. He's came out in Eternity Code since Harp Horror has been banned. RIP. Just one of the best starters that we have. I do play 2 Orcust Nightmares. I know a lot of people play 3. Honestly, I never wish I saw the 3rd one, so I kind of dropped him down to 2. It's been working out really well for me. He is recyclable with Galatea, and so yeah, I think 2 is a really good number. 2 Symbol Skeleton, just normal amounts. I did actually cut the Brass Bombard. I love to hate that card. Every time I took it out, I needed it. Every time I left it in, I wish I didn't have it. So definitely just cut it and testing it out without it now. 2 rolled ones. In case you banish the first one, pretty much. I would like to drop it 2-1 to kind of free and unclog the deck a little bit. But unfortunately, every time I try to cut it from 2 to 1, I always need that second one. Gizmek, Sky Slasher, excuse me. Basically an Orcust. He's a dark machine. Really good extender whenever you need another monster. Good bait if you need to get a negate out of the way. I do play 1 Dark Grepher. He's kind of like a pseudo starter, pseudo extender. I mean, kind of be both in some circumstances. But I do play, Sky Slasher, World 1, Orcust Nightmare, and there are 2 more dark monsters that I do run that utilize him. Basic Scrap Engine. 3 Recycler, 1 Golem, and the newly added Christian Rosenix. Yeah, not really much to say. These cards raise the ceiling of this deck tremendously. Unfortunately, this card, one of the most hated cards in my deck. I don't think there's ever a game that I don't open them up. You can utilize them in different ways. You just kind of gotta know your deck, know your combos. Rosenix, since Jet Synchron was banned, and Olion, he kind of took their place. Basically, he hits the graveyard through Recycler's effects. You banish him, you get a token. I do play 2 Mech Knight Purple Nightfalls. I know what you're thinking. Holy crap, this is Brick City. And most of the time, you'd probably be right. But actually really like this card. Going first, you can set a couple cards and you can make your own columns. Utilize Link Kribo or anything with the token. He can search your Girsu. Going second, if you do lose that die roll, going second, he can bait out an Ash if you're holding the Girsu or the Recycler, or if your opponent lets this goes through, you pretty much are a pretty good setup. But he does search out your Girsu, which I really like that. And now to the Mega Brick City here. High risk, high reward with the Dark Magician Dragoon package. Like I said, with Dark Grepher, you can use these if you do break with them. There have been games that I've opened up both of these with Dark Grepher. pitch one to special summon, and then pitch the other one to foolish something to the graveyard, and gone from there for my plays without taking up my normal summon. So that's definitely good there. But I think with this meta and everything, you know, everyone's running him. He's a great card. Why not run him? Into the spells. It's kind of like my spicy tech. I wouldn't call it spicy or anything like that, really. I do play 3 Fiend's Sanctuary. This deck hates hand traps. So a lot of the time, you normal summon Scrap Recycler. If it meets an Ash or an Imperm, you're pretty much passing turn. This kind of helps get around that. It's a free monster. Scrap Wyvern only takes a Scrap monster and one other monster. So summon Scrap Recycler, Imperm, you have this in hand, you still have a turn. And then with the tokens, Link Karibo, if you have open up 2, it is not once per turn. So you can definitely abuse that Link Karibo in the grave. Alright. 2 Twin Twisters. These can definitely be taken out. For my meta, I definitely have heavy back row players. Mystic Mine. So we definitely need those. And it's also a discard to get those Nightmares, Orcust, anything that you need into the grave. I do play kind of expensive. I do play 3 Forbidden Droplet. I feel like this deck needs this card. It helps break boards. It gets your Orcust stuff in the graveyard for free. It's just you just don't go neg off of it. Monster Reborn, Foolish, World Legacy Succession. We do play the Lib combo. Basically, just really good extenders. Orchestrated Return says draw 2, pitch an Orcust or a World Legacy. You can't complain with that. Babble, no explanations there. Turns all your Orcust into quick effects. We do play for the hand traps. 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. Ignore my cat doing crack in the background. Like I said, no explanation there. 3 Imperm, 3 Ash. And the 1 Orchestrated Crescendo. Basically, it's searchable. I've actually tried playing with 2. I see why people played 1. It's kind of cloggy, and but there is the main deck. It is at 42. Like I said, you can change it however you like. It's completely up to you. On to the extra deck. We play IP, always great in this deck. Utilize it with Ding, Sky Slasher, anything like that. We do play a small Nightmare package. IP into Nightmare, awesome. Get to bounce a card. Once again, back row hate. If you need anything removed or popped or anything like that, you can definitely go for it. Link Karibo is awesome with a Girsu, a token, Fiend Sanctuary, token, Rosanix, token. He's there. We use him. He's awesome. And to the MVPs, Dingritsu and Galatea. I do play 1 of the Link 3 Long Girsu. Using these 2, they win your games, hands down. We do play the Lib, like I previously stated. Set your World Succession. You have World 1 Engrave. Summon her. Succession, use your Scrap Golems. None of them were once per turn. Too good not to use. Scrap Wyvern, Scrap Combos. Link 4s. Appaloosa and Zoroboros. Don't really go into her that much. She is useful. I do go into her when I need to. Most of the time, I'm usually going into him just a 1 punch. He's really good, especially with the Sky Slasher and just basic negates. And then of course, Dragoon package. too good not to use. No explanations there. Side deck. This is completely based off of your meta, what you're doing at your locals or anything like that. But I'll kind of explain my reasonings here. 2 Cosmics and a Harpies. Like I said, we have heavy back row. I don't know how many times I've seen a Mystic Mind metaverse on my field, and I tell you what, I freaking hate it. 2 Evenly helps break boards. Once again, back row. They have an established board. Even you draw 2. There's double Evenly, which hurts. Imperial Order and Red Reboot. Mainly all this is just for back row hate, unfortunately. This is if we, unfortunately we lose or something like that, we can put this in if we know we're going first. It's always good to rip that starter out of your opponent's hand. A pointer of the Red Lotus. Sorry if that's out of focus. But yeah. 2 Dimensional Barrier. With Dogmatica entering the meta, especially with the Shaddolls, and even if you're facing Dragon Link, you can call Synchro to knock out that Savage and Herald plays. I know that's what Dragon Link mainly goes into. It equipped in the Buster Lock onto the Savage. So you call Synchro, that stops those plays. You're facing Shaddol, you call Fusion, stops their plays. Stops a lot of stuff. Lancias. Hurts a lot. Actually, a lot of meta decks are banishing. So why not? And then for the more combos, you got the Rock. Kind of self-explanatory. They're going, and you say no. But like I said, this is completely up to you. Use this as a template. Don't copy mine, because mine's built for my meta and how my play style is. Make sure you make yours completely how you do it. But this is Jason, Duels of the Rogue, signing out. Make sure you like and subscribe. And don't forget, still doing the giveaway for the Dark Magician Girl Field Center. So make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.